Excuses don't sound weak. That's the danger. They sound intelligent. They sound responsible. They sound reasonable. They wear logic. They wear planning. They wear self-care. An excuse never walks in looking like a failure. It walks in wearing a suit. It says, "Not today. It's not the right time. I need balance. I'll start when things calm down." But make no mistake, every excuse is a lie, dressed nicely. Every time you say, "I can't right now," what you really mean is, "I won't push myself." And you might not feel it in that moment. There's no alarm, no warning sound, no collapse, just comfort. And comfort is quiet. That's how dreams die, quietly. Not with drama, not with chaos, not with one big mistake, but with 1,000 small permissions. You skip the workout once. You delay the work one more day. You lower the standard just a little. And you tell yourself, "It's fine." But here's the truth most people avoid. Every excuse strengthens a habit. And that habit trains you to quit without feeling guilty. You don't notice it at first. But over time, your discipline weakens. Your self-respect erodes. Your confidence fades. Not because you failed, but because you chose comfort too many times. And one day, years later, you wake up with a strange feeling. Regret. Not loud. Not angry. Just heavy. You realize you knew what to do. And you didn't do it. So let me ask you something real. Are you going to live a life that feels comfortable? Or a life you're proud to remember? Because you cannot have both. Comfort feels good now. Pride feels good later. And later always comes. Winning is not intensity. Anyone can be intense for a week. Anyone can feel motivated on Monday. Anyone can start strong. That's not winning. Winning is consistency. It's showing up when the day feels ordinary. When nothing exciting is happening. When no one is watching. It's doing the boring work. The repetitive work. The work that doesn't give you instant feedback. It's repeating what works. Long after the excitement fades. That's where most people stop. Because discipline without emotion feels empty to them. But high performers don't run on emotion. They run on standards. They don't ask, "How do I feel today?" They ask, "What is required?" They don't negotiate with their mood. They don't wait for inspiration. They don't need permission. They set a standard so high that their mood becomes irrelevant. Rain or sunshine, the work gets done. Motivated or tired, the work gets done. Inspired or bored, the work gets done. Because this is not about feelings. This is about identity. You don't say, "I'll try." You say, "This is who I am." And then you act accordingly. Standards create freedom. Because once your standards are set, decisions disappear. You already know what you do. You already know what you don't accept. That's power. That's control. That's how discipline turns into confidence. Final close. Force yourself. Expanded. Force yourself today. Because no one is coming to do it for you. Force yourself to show up. Force yourself to finish. Force yourself to stay consistent when quitting feels easy. Because tomorrow has a price. And you're going to pay it either way. Discipline is hard, but regret is heavier. Discipline asks for effort now. Regret demands payment forever. Choose your struggle. Choose the pain that builds you, not the pain that haunts you. No excuses. No delays. No negotiation. This is the standard. Live up to it. Nobody is coming. Let that sit for a second. Nobody is coming to rescue you. Nobody is coming to push you. Nobody is coming to finish what you keep starting. And that truth? It's uncomfortable because it means responsibility belongs to you. You say you want more. More money. More respect. More freedom. A different life. But wanting is cheap. Everybody wants the reward. Very few are willing to force themselves through the process. If you're waiting to feel ready, you're already behind. Because discipline does not wait for motivation. Discipline moves without permission from your emotions. Motivation is a feeling. And feelings change. You wake up motivated until life hits you. Until you're tired. Until you're bored. Until nobody claps for your effort. That's when most people stop. They say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not in the mood. I just need a break. But let me tell you something straight. Your goals do not care how you feel. Your future does not care about your excuses. Your potential does not wait. Every excuse you make today becomes a debt you pay tomorrow. And interest is high. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your habits. That's why you must force yourself. Force yourself to wake up early when your body begs you to stay comfortable. Force yourself to train, and when quitting feels logical. Force yourself to study, build, work, improve when nobody is watching. Because here's the truth. The people you admire, they didn't feel like it either. They just refused to negotiate with weakness.